No, honestly, I'm so happy for you and Ambrose. You finally met your other half who keeps you in line, and he really is your yin to your yang. So my hope for you today is to be super present in all your friends and your wonderful parents and your other family members who are here, who love you, who want to celebrate this union. And while this is just the beginning, I want you to realize that marriage is also a celebration for years to come, and you'll have more of these milestones, and we will be here with you along the way. So we love you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Has gotten me in different parts of my life, different places, through ups, through downs, all of it. Every one of you are very special to me. I look at you guys and I see amazing people with beautiful hearts that only give me so much love. And I just want to thank you for the bottom of my heart, because I love you guys beyond, and I love you. Thank you.
Quiero primero para mis papás agradecer que significa mucho para mí, que me acompañen. Nunca pensé, yo de niño tenía mucho miedo de salir del closet porque pensé que no me iban a querer de la misma forma. Sé que al principio les costó trabajo, pero después se dan cuenta que toda la gente me quiere como soy.
A mí no me costó trabajo porque yo te tuve desde los 3 años, te eché de ver. Que no te decía otra cosa.
No, pero estoy feliz que puedan celebrar y que sepan que esto es normal. A nadie ya le importa y que van a disfrutar. Gracias por estar aquí and for all of you.
Más que no nos importa si por eso nos cae.
To all of you, is like you really mean a lot to me, and you have supported me through different parts of my life. All of you in different elements, like having been added to my life, and you give so much joy to me. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Pero bueno, disfruten. Sí, I have to get ready. Los zapatos me los van a regresar. So cute.
Guapo. Guapo. Baby. You look so good. You también look so good. You do? Yes. How you feel? Good. Good? Yeah. You ready? Yeah, it's ready. I know. What are we gonna do about that? Enjoy it. We have plenty of time. I think you're supposed to like happen. Like
probabilidad de lluvia, según el año, 0%.
Ok.
Es una lección.
Eso
Que no puedo
te
controlar.
enseña que no puedes controlar
Es
todo.
correcto.
Hay cosas que no
es
puedes controlar.
correcto. Y ese es una
Tienes que relajar
A ver si así es.
Ajá.
and be happy.
Everything's okay though? Nothing's all correct? Perfect. Okay. Remember Don Juan?
Yeah. It's true. I looked him on and I was like, Juan, this is amazing. Like no matter what, we got this, and this is like
And
so special.
People that came together.
Yeah.
I love
Oof.
it. This is all
This
you
is
know.
heavy.
For somebody not wanting a lot of
I know,
attention,
right?
this is
I'm like,
just
the meaning of all eyes are on you is definitely happening at this moment, you know? But
Look at all these people
Yeah.
united, like for you guys, isn't that just wild?
yeah,
So beautiful. You are absolutely loved. And you are. Look at Abby. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at this little platform.
very careful. Now it's pretty stable. We're good. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for this. Oh, you so Please be careful, don't fall.
I will.
We're here. Yeah. It all worked out. Smile.
Gracias. Cuando me dejes, te regresas y... Habla fuerte, como hombre. ¿Se escuchó, no?
Yeah,
Okay. Did everyone hear me okay?
Perfecto.
Cool. Welcome, friends and family. First of all, I hope you enjoy this ceremony.
Vas empezando.
Despite my accent when I speak English. Oh my God. I would do it in Spanish in a short parts just for our family and all that people that doesn't know English. Familia?
We love you. We love you.
Thank you all for joining us and being part of JuanMa's and Ambrose love story. For those who doesn't know me, my name is Saul. I'm JuanMa's favorite nephew, and now Ambrose's new BFF. That's because we complain about JuanMa's when we are alone. So today I have the great honor of being able to accompany these guys in such a special moment. I apologize if I shed a few tears during this ceremony. It already happened, but it happened when I was writing this. Familia, para los que no me conocen, supongo que todos los que hablan español ya me conocen. Soy Saúl, el sobrino favorito de JuanMa, y por si no sabían, el mejor amigo de Ambrose. Él tampoco lo sabía, se acaba de enterar. To be honest, when JuanMa and Ambrose asked me to lead this ceremony, I felt very special. And then, like 2 or 3 days before that, after, I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know the reason that I'm here. So, I think this is gonna be special. Today, we are here to celebrate love, to see a new version of JuanMa and Ambrose being starting. And believe me, if you are here with us, you are very, very special for them. So enjoy it, be part of this ceremony, put all the things, the rain, the everything away, and enjoy, please, this very special moment for them and for us. Familia, si estamos acá es porque somos muy especial para Juan y Ambrose. Entonces les pido por favor disfruten demasiado esta ceremonia. Dejen atrás si se peinaron mal, si
Se maquillaron mal.
se maquillaron mal, como diario, digo, si la lluvia les deshizo el peinado, todo, por favor, suéltenlo. Si lo mejoró, mejor, ¿va? First, I'd like to talk about a little theory. This is the red thread theory. You might be wondering what this has to do with these guys, but believe me, when I talked with them about how they met each other, that was the first thing that came to my mind. It says that people are connected by a red thread since they were born, even if they don't know each other. That thread can struggles, get tangled, get everything, but it never gonna be broken or separate. So believe me, when I heard how they met, that was the first thing that I was thinking. Les quiero platicar primero acerca de una teoría que se llama el hilo rojo. Tal vez ya la han escuchado y se preguntarán qué tiene que ver con ellos. Cuando me platicaron cómo se conocieron, fue lo primero que se me vino a la mente. Para no hacer largo el asunto, la teoría dice que desde que nacemos estamos conectados con nuestra alma gemela con un hilo rojo. Ese hilo rojo se puede estirar, se puede arrugar, le puede pasar todo, pero nunca se va a romper. Entonces, cuando me platicaron su historia, fue lo primerito que se me vino a la mente. There's someone to blame for JuanMa and Ambrose crossing paths. Jason Scott. Wherever you are, raise your hand. It's your fault. Okay?
If anything goes wrong,
But if anything goes okay, it's your fault. Okay? Si hay algún culpable de que estas dos personas se conocieran, es Jason. Está aquí. Que levante la mano para que vean de quién es la culpa. Jason was Juanma's and Ambrose's mutual friend. And as I was telling you about the red thread theory, their paths crossed more than once without they knowing. But then, one day, Jason was having a theme party about all his friends were dressing like a referee. And Jason decided to invite Juan. As you know, Juan was like, no, I don't like parties.
it's true. I
But
thought.
Jason was like, come on. So Juan shows late, but dressing like a referee. Then, when he came to that party, Ambrose was like, who the fuck is that one? Dressed like a referee if he's not of us. So, then the rest is history. After years together, something surprised me, and I'm increasingly convinced of it. You don't need to be soulmates to be together. There are many differences between them, but that difference, believe me, complements each other. In one hand, this hand, we have Ambrose, introverted, organized,
I'm
and
also
a lo-
organized.
and a lover of coffee and cooking. And wine, obviously. And believe me, when these guys start to make coffee or some food, it's awesome. In the other hand, we have JuanMa. Anyone who knows JuanMa knows that all that I described for Ambrose is not for him. Okay? He's extroverted, loves to shine, be the center of attention. He's not exactly a fan of tidiness at home, but he uses of his organization energy for work. He didn't drink coffee until a few days ago, and I'm thrilled that Ambrose is the one in charge of cooking in this home. Believe me. I feel incredibly honored to be part of your lives and love story more than you can imagine. I don't have exact numbers, but since Ambrose and Juan moved to Mexico City, I'm the most frequent visitor with them. So I'll be in that house without JuanMa, without Ambrose, we're both, and everything I'm there, I feel like part of it. Alone or with my family, I feel part of it. Thank you for letting me be so close to your relationship and for making me feel at home whenever I visit. Now, Victoria and Blanca will be reading a poem. So, Victoria will read it in English and Blanca will read it in Spanish. Please come join us. Ahora Blanca y Victoria nos van a acompañar a leer un pequeño poema. Blanca lo va a hacer en español, Victoria lo va a hacer en inglés.
The hands that stay. These are the hands that chose one another, not by accident, not by chance, but by a certain knowing that two men can love each other with depth, with truth, with pride. These are the hands that will show up in all the ordinary, beautiful moments that make a life together. Straightening a collar before the day begins, resting gently on a heart that's being too hard on itself, and reaching out in the dark when one of them shifts in his sleep. These are the hands that will hold their fears without judgment, their dreams without limit, and their hearts without hesitation. These are the hands that will celebrate their triumphs, steady them through difficult days, and remind them always that neither walks through life alone. And as the years turn, and as time changes them both, these are the hands that will still be there. Not because they have to be, but because they choose one another again and again. In the everyday quiet and in the milestones they will reach together.
Thank you.
Trying to stay.
Good job.
I'm going to stay up here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Las manos que permanecen. Estas son las manos que se eligieron mutuamente, no por accidente ni por casualidad, sino por la certeza de que dos hombres pueden amarse con profundidad, con verdad y con orgullo. Estas son las manos que aparecerán en todos los momentos cotidianos y hermosos, que se construyeron en una vida juntos, enderezando un cuello de camisa antes de empezar el día, posándose con suavidad sobre un corazón, sobre ese corazón que está siendo demasiado duro consigo mismo y buscándose en la oscuridad cuando uno de los dos se le mueve el sueño. Estas son las manos que sostendrán sus miedos, sin juicio, sus sueños sin límites y sus corazones sin dudas. Estas son las manos que celebrarán sus triunfos, los acompañarán en los días más difíciles y les recordarán que siempre ninguno caminará solo en esta vida. Y a medida que pasen los años, mientras el tiempo los transforme, estas serán las manos que aún estarán ahí, no porque deban de estar, sino porque se eligen una y otra vez, en la inquietud y en lo cotidiano, y en los grandes momentos que alcanzarán juntos.
Thank you. I love you so much. Please be careful when you're walking back, okay? Your dress got a little wet in the back. Apologize.
Les entregaron los votos de Ambrose en español. Los pueden ir leyendo mientras él, los va diciendo. Go.
Listo.
Listo.
Whew. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, vamos. Okay. What an adventure this has been so far. An adventure that has taken us from San Francisco to Mexico City and all the world. I never imagined I would find someone like you. Or that life would bring me here, standing with you today. Before I look back on everything we built so far, there's one moment recently that reminded me in the clearest way just how in love I truly am with you. A month ago at the fundraising gala for Enseña por Mexico, I was sitting in the audience, watching you on stage, something I've seen you do many times, but this time felt different. As I listened, I suddenly found myself getting emotional. I saw a man who has given so much over the past 7 years. A man who has poured his heart into giving children from underdeserved communities a chance at a brighter future. This passion you bring to your work made me so incredibly proud. At that moment, my heart melted. I felt lucky. And I thought to myself, I can't wait to marry this man. The man who followed his calling, the man I get to call my husband.
From the moment I met you, I could see how grounded you were and real you were. Within a month, I knew exactly the kind of man you were.
A man who wears his heart on the outside, who shows up for people he loves, who lives with purpose. A man who pushes himself not out of ego, but because he genuinely wants to make the world better. I had never been with someone like that before. And as much as your ambition attracted me, your heart is what pulled me in and kept me there. Our story has always not been the typical one. We come from different generations, different upbringings, different cultures. And somehow, instead of pulling us apart, all of those differences become the heart of who we are. They have shaped us into something honest, real, and deeply meaningful. Those differences pushed us to listen harder, love deeper, and grow into versions of ourselves we might have never come alone. They have made our relationship not just a partnership, but a shared journey forward. One of our earliest dates was a Giants baseball game, and being a fan, I thought it'd be a perfect way to share something I grew up with you. What I did not know was that would become my red flag moment. You had never been to a baseball game, and within 15 minutes, it was clear that this was not your sport. You were expecting the chaos of a soccer match, yelling at players, chanting, cussing, and instead you got hot dogs, beer, and a very slow 9 innings. I remember thinking, wait, can I date someone who doesn't enjoy this? But even though all of that, even though it was not your thing, you stayed present with me. And that is when I realized something important. You did not have to love the game, you loved being there with me. There was also a moment in our There was also a moment in our story that showed me who you truly are. When my mom passed away last year and I had to be away for a month, life felt heavier than I knew how to carry. But even from afar, you stayed right beside me. Every day you checked in, and every day you asked how you could help for me and for my family. You gave me steadiness when everything around me was shifting. And in that time I understood something simple but profound. With you, I am never alone. Every relationship has that one challenge that tests them. And for us, it is something that no one expects. The mornings. You, up at 5 a.m., with enough energy for the both of us, lacing up your shoes and heading out to work out, and me, unable to form a single sentence until I've had my first cup of coffee. Somehow, even this has become part of our rhythm. One of the quiet, funny ways we love each other. So today I want to make you promises, real ones. I promise to always be by your side, on your team, cheering for you, rooting for you, and believing in you. I promise to support your dreams and your heart, because when you rise, we rise together. I promise to keep choosing us. Though every country we live in, through every country we live in, every adventure we take, and every challenge we climb. I promise to keep, over the last few years, our journey has only gone upward. And I do not want to stop climbing that mountain with you. Even if we never see the top, with you, the future is not cloudy, it is clear. It is full of possibilities. It is limitless. As long as we are side by side. Te quiero mucho. Te quiero mucho, Juan Manuel. See the ring? Do I put the ring on now?
Yeah. I got too excited. I want a kiss. Sorry, I'm a virgin.
One.
Okay.
Oof.
When I was a child, I never thought I would get married. Because from a very young age, I knew I was different. I mean, I prefer to play Barbies with Blanca than soccer with any of my other siblings. And also, the world where I grew up, marriage only happened between a woman and a man. So it is something that I never imagined as a child. But I must confess that since I proposed to you 2 years ago, I haven't stopped thinking about this day. Not because you know I love a good party, but because I knew that it will strengthen the commitment and the great love that we have for each other. I remember perfectly the day that I met you, more than 7 years ago. Because from the moment I saw you, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I'd be lying if I say that the first thing I felt for wasn't how handsome and hot you are. I walked into the bar, late as usual, saw you and couldn't stop looking at you. I started talking to you and I didn't want to stop. And because I am so intense, I remember asking if you had a boyfriend. And then you directly told me, I'm not looking for a relationship. And I replied, then let's just make love for today.
Oh my God. Perdón.
Fortunately,
Ay, Dios mío.
that happened, and that love has continued for more than 7 years. And I am sure it will continue for many more years. There are so many things I love about you, and so many more that I keep discovering every day, and that keep making me fall in love with you. I fell in love when I saw how close you were with your family. I saw the deep love you had for your nieces and nephews, and for your mom, and I thought, I want to be part of his family. I fell in love because, thanks to you, I got the courage to come out of the closet to my entire family. I wanted them to know that I have found the love of my life, and I wanted them to meet you. Now I think they love you more than they love me, and that makes me very happy. I love that we can talk about absolutely anything, from debating who is the best drag queen in RuPaul's Drag Race, to how amazing Rosalia's new album is, to discussing politics about our countries. I love that you are a transparent person, someone who says what is on his mind, whether you like it or not. That gives me the security and makes me feel completely comfortable and free to express myself at all times. I love you, that you love me, even though that you want to kill me in the mornings, when I come back from the gym full of energy and you haven't had your coffee yet. By the way, we hadn't seen each other, so the fact that this came is a routine. I love that you love me, even though after 7 years, I still leave crumbs in the kitchen, knowing how much it frustrates you. One of the things that made me fall in love with you even more is seeing how strong you were and continue to be after losing the person you love the most in the world, your mother. I am sure what I told her, the last call that I have with her, is happening today. That her energy and her essence will be with us today. And she's here. She's the one crying above and sending us this rain. Thank you for being my biggest cheerleader and my main supporter. Thanks to you, I have the job of my dreams. Even though it's challenging, I still enjoy it because I always have your support by my side. You are always willing to listen to my problems and celebrate my victories. It's no coincidence that I found that job only 6 months after meeting you. Thanks to you, I can live my purpose for education and be one of the happiest persons in the world. I could spend my whole life talking about the things that made me fall in love with you, the things that keep making me fall in love, and the reasons I love you so much. But I have to stop here because we have a party to go to, and I see a lot of people ready to dance. So I want to end with a few wishes. I wish to keep discovering new countries, foods, wines, and cultures with you. I wish for us to continue sharing our love with our families. I wish for us to always be there for each other. I wish to give you all the love you deserve. I wish for us to spend our whole lives together. Even though I know I'm going to be annoyed when you're 80 years old and I am 70 years old and you look younger than me. I want to end by saying that thanks to you, I discovered what true love is. The kind of love that makes me feel safe and supported at all times. The kind of love that still gives me butterflies. The kind of love that I never want to end. I am ready to never get tired of calling you my husband. So everybody get ready for me esposo, mi esposo, for everything. And I just have one last wish, that the day I die, I only ask that I don't forget what I live and will live with you. I love you so much, Ambrose.
I love you, baby.
No puedo creer que se besaron sin que les diera permiso. You finish?
Yes.
Ambrose and Juan Manuel. Words cannot describe how grateful and blessed I feel because you made me part of this. Allowing me to officiate your wedding. Ambrose, Juan Manuel is one of the persons that I look up the most. He inspires me to do the best for the world. Juanma, you know that I know like Ambrose more than you. Although I still like you a lot.
Just a little bit more.
I wish you both the best marriage. That when you look at each other, the world around you continues to stop. That you realize that happiness is not having the best of everything, but making the best of everything that comes to your way. Then you seek to understand each other more than being understood. And that you grow old together and happily ever after. I wish I had an infinite amount of time to tell you everything that I wish for you, but we have the party. So, having pledged your love and promise to one another today in front of all of you and your family, I now pronounce you husband and husband. Let me say it in Spanish.
I'm bilingual, sorry.
Ahora los declaro marido y marido. Pueden besarse.
I love that line. That last line. Making the best, everything comes our way. We're making the best out of this.
This is awesome. This is so awesome. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you so much, Salito. That was awesome. That was so good. Thank you.
Dame un abrazo antes de que te largues. Váyanse.
Look around. Mama. We did that. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was awesome. That was so special. Oh, I can't believe it. It happened. It happened. You cried. You cried. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Everything was like meant to be exactly how it is now, you know? Sí, no. Margarita. Un poco, solo. But hold on. Gracias.
When we step. Mariachi lo
Look at our shoes. They're now speckled. Are we supposed to be here right now? Mm-hmm. We are? Salud. God. Salud. Gracias. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Good wishes for you.
Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Oh, you look so beautiful.
I love your work.
Thank you.
Creo que acá le puedo preguntar y ella le va a decir marriage all the time, okay?
Hey, of course. I love that dress. You're beautiful. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Bienvenido.
Gracias. ¿Sí? Oh my God. Wow. Wow, no?
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Sí. Gracias, por todo.